Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Libra. How are you? Ooh, these cards are coming out already. We have the moon. Ooh, we have a little jealousy here. There's someone having some romantic thoughts, but they're keeping them to themselves. I feel someone here is feeling a little jealous. Yeah, you could be the one that got away. Someone's trying to figure something out here too. This is somebody who doesn't really want to give up though, you see? Yeah, a little jealousy. Just when you're about to give up and move on, this person's figuring out their feelings. They're about to make a decision. See, there's a little drama here. Competition, conflict, possibly some jealousy. Yeah, they'll keep it to themselves though, whoever this is. Yeah, we got somebody here who, feels like this is somebody who's trying to figure something out. Now, this could be somebody here who is trying to figure out someone's secret. Yeah. It's also a person who doesn't want you to get away. They don't want to give up, but I feel some of you have given up here, and they're trying to figure out what you're up to. And it looks like a reconciliation. I see a lot of drama here. Someone kind of feels like there's no hope, though. That's an energy of someone who... Yeah, see it? Cancer... Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like you're figuring this out. I do. I feel like there's someone here who, and if you are jealous, you are keeping things to yourself. But I feel there's a lot of romantic energy, a lot of feelings that someone's keeping within themselves, you see? Yeah, someone here is definitely feeling like there's no hope. Someone maybe has some kind of regrets for a decision they made. And we're going to see what happens. I feel there's a lot going on. This is my jealousy card. Someone feeling jealous because you're looking back at all this hard work. You're putting them behind and moving towards something more successful. You may have felt this person's a player. That could be your energy. But I feel it's more about somebody wanting to win. They're determined. They want to win. But they're keeping their feelings to themselves. You see, this is unrequited love. Someone has regrets. And so I feel like you're the one that got away. But they're jealous, thinking. They're keeping their feelings. They haven't showed, this is someone who isn't showing their true self. Their feelings, their emotions, a romantic side even, for that matter. Tell me about the moon. Yeah, see a little epiphany here. You see what's happened. See, someone got tired of waiting for someone to come in. So there's an energy of someone who's either rejected somebody or it's a fear of rejection. But I feel it has to do with that tower, something sudden here where some of you decide to no longer wait. That's why I feel like you're the one that got away. Now, they're looking at the details of this situation. See, holding back, being stubborn, refusing to budge. You see, this is where I feel like you've given up, but they don't want to give up. They don't want to let go. You see? Yeah. Tell me about this Seven of Swords. Yeah. There you are, Libra. Justice and balance. See, something's not right. This person's not treating you right and being fair. They may have even stood you up. Now, I feel like they're not playing fair. Okay, there's something here that they're not playing fair. You want justice. And I do feel justice is in your favor. See, you're releasing this energy. It's a healing energy. You're just letting this all go. So it's telling you, if you have someone who rejected you for someone else, okay, and they didn't treat you right, you feel like something wasn't fair, and you are feeling jealous, it's telling you to release it. But I can tell you, this person, unrequited love, they have regrets. So there's some pretty interesting energy. You may have had a couple dates with someone here and then suddenly decided, they weren't right for you. You may have felt something wasn't right here. This secretive energy, see? But I gotta tell you, there's a lot of romantic thoughts. This is someone who's not shown you their true self, who they really are. And there it is, right there. Stop trying to be normal. Be more the real you. Show the world who you are. See? The tower, the epiphany. It's rejection. Somebody may have suddenly rejected you. Maybe they're ignoring you, not being fair. So whatever the situation is, it's saying to be balanced, to be fair. But I feel like you're the one that got away. Yeah, you're the one that got away. See, take off that pentacle, cooperation, compromise. Someone didn't want to compromise. And it could be yourself. Maybe you're not compromising for this person for whatever reason. But they haven't let go. This is someone who is not letting go. They're determined here to have some kind of reconciliation. But I feel like you've healed from this. You're just letting it go. Yeah, especially any kind of jealousy, anything like that. But you know what? It could be them. Like I say, they could be jealousy, holding on, not letting go. But they're keeping their feelings to themselves. So, you know, there it is, the secret, keeping feelings to themselves. This person already knows what they need to do. And I feel like you know, you're trusting your intuition here. This person needs to heal. They got something they need to let go of here. But it has to do with this person making the wrong decision. They regret the decision they made. They may have let you go or rejected you. And I'm going to tell you, it was probably a bit of a shock, a surprise here. But I think the epiphany is this person's failing to recognize you're the one that got away. See, they want a reconciliation. I'm telling you. See, checking you out, looking to see if you're invested in someone else. This person can't stand the thought of you being with someone else, you see. But yet they're stubbornly holding back, keeping their feelings close to their chest. They're just stuck. This person's just stuck. And you're protecting yourself because you feel like they're being a player. You know, like they're not treating you right. They're not coming in right. It's an energy of come to me right, you know, or don't come to me at all. You want something solid. It's about committing, making some kind of solid, reliable commitment. Yeah, see, there was a lack of reciprocity. And this is what's happened. They weren't sharing with you. They weren't reciprocating. They were refusing to budge. Very stubborn. So you're not giving anything to this person, I feel. I feel like you're not talking right now. If there is talking, it's breadcrumbing. They're not coming in right. They're not offering you something solid. So it's like you're giving up. They're trying to figure out what you're up to. If you're with somebody else, you see, there. Ah, see, there they are. A little Taurus energy, a little stubborn energy. I think this is someone who, it's about being on the same page here. This is how they conduct themselves. I feel it's probably more of a habit, the way this person conducts themselves, but it's about that you're not being on the same page. And it likely has to do with the communication. Someone's failing to recognize. They're having an epiphany. They're failing to recognize. They should have treated you better. They should have treated you right. They should have been more fair. They should have communicated. And now they feel like you've given up. Because I can see you. I can see this energy. See, too little, too late. See, they're looking at the details. They were stubborn. Yeah, see, too little, too late. It's funny how that candle sometimes burns out just at the right time. But yeah, you know, they do want a reconciliation. I can see it. They're checking you out. They're taking a pause, having a reflection about love, about their feelings, the way they conducted themselves, the way they behaved. They didn't treat you right, plain and simple. Now, this could be even a date that happened where they just didn't come in right. They weren't telling you the things you needed to know. The lack of communication. Yeah. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Yeah, you know what you want, you're not settling. So now look at that. So that's a little bit of a tower, a little angry, you see? That could be yourself. You're not settling. You're not giving in to this person because they're not treating you right, you see? You're just doing you, I feel, right now. But I feel like you know, the energy is this person wanting to win. They're trying to figure out what you're up to. Who you're reaching out to, who you're talking to, or you figured it out. You may have put your foot down too and said, yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Looks that way to me, like it's just something where you just decided it's not working. You know your worth and your value, Libra. Look at that. You want something solid. You're not giving in. So I feel like you were generous with this person. You showered a little of abundance on them. You shared with them, but they weren't sharing in return. Yeah, the birth of something new. You're seeing things clearly. See, you're figuring things out. Yeah, I don't know if this is someone who stood you up. You may have gone someplace and waited for this person to show up and they didn't show up. And then when you reached out, they ignored you. Whatever. There's a lot of scenarios there with that energy. Yeah, see, look at that energy here, Two of Cups. See, it's an energy of two people not being on the same page. Why? Because you can't get on the same page with someone who doesn't share of themselves, share their time, their energy, their feelings, you know. And it's also, I feel, the possibility here, some of you, I gotta tell you, you may have had someone who reached out, wanted to go on a date, get together here. And if they didn't stand you up, they may have made you pay the bill. So, yeah, I feel as though you figured it out. I feel like you're being very wise. You know what to do here. It's an energy of just being logical. See, they just want to win. They just want everything their way. Their way or the highway energy is a little bit here. Not extreme so far like the Emperor, but yeah, they're being stubborn. Selfish too. Like I say, some of you, this person made you pay the bill, after they reached out. But I can see the Two of Cups, two people. See, I gotta tell you, there's a connection here. This is what they're realizing. They have regrets. You see, they're taking that moment, the reflection, that little pause, and they have a lot of regrets. They may even feel ashamed because they didn't treat you right. Something happened here with this person, though. I don't know what it is. I see something or feel something, but I can't quite put my finger on it. And it's right up here, the rejection or the thanks but no thanks. It's not good enough because you're definitely not settling for breadcrumbs, and that's where I feel like you're waiting. I don't know if they've reached out to you, then stood you up, ignored you, whatever happened. But I can see your high vibrational energy here. You see, you're definitely in that energy of you're going to have to do what's right for you. And that's the thing. I don't think this person just didn't come in right because it has to do with starting things off on the right foot. Something didn't start off on the right foot. Tell me about Six of Pentacles. They definitely regret it. Yeah, they were playing it too safe, being cautious, keeping something to themselves, their feelings, being stubborn. See, and this is where you just kind of give up here, you see. But they don't want to give up because they haven't let go. I don't know if this person was holding a grudge or something, or it has something to do with another person. But definitely jealousy, grudges aren't worth holding on to. Okay, they keep you stuck. They bog you down. There's the energy. See, it's about two people talking and communicating. Some of you you're making a choice here. I can see it. You're taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective. But I feel like it's this person's having regrets for not sharing their feelings. There's unrequited love here, and it has to do with I feel they're ashamed the way they behaved, the way they treated you. And you can't, I think they're having the realization that you're not on the same page because of that. It's like you're sharing about yourself with this person, letting them know who you are, and they're not, because they're hiding their true self with that moon. It's where you figure out they're keeping secrets, like you're just trying to. Yeah, I think they're trying to figure out their feelings too. This is someone who takes a little longer to figure out how they feel, or it's taken them a while to sort of sort this out, but the realization of how they behaved, their habits, you see. Something is this person definitely has become a habit, but it's how they conduct themselves, their beliefs, their behavior, their conduct. See, now this person doesn't want you to get away. You're the one that got away, or you're getting away. I don't know what's happened, but I feel like you probably put your foot down with this Queen of Wands energy. Because you're not going to settle for breadcrumbs. You're not settling for someone who keeps everything to themselves. They don't want to share. They don't never want to pay for anything. Whatever the situation, it's just. And I feel like you've indulged this person. You've showered a little of abundance on them, and then eventually enough is enough. That's what it looks like. So it looks like there's been something here. But definitely technically still single. The Empress has a high vibrational energy, so they're pretty attracted to you as well. That's another thing. There's a physical attraction, and they have a lot of regrets to do with that. See, it's about taking things to the next level. This is someone who may have wanted to, being a little sneaky, maybe trying to figure out how to kind of get what they want. So they breadcrumbed or just kind of told you what you needed to hear. But I don't think you're falling for it, though, because I see your energy with the Empress and the Justice card there and the Seven of Swords. You're looking at you're being logical. You're looking at the facts here. Yeah. This person failed to recognize. They failed to see. See, they were unsure, something they weren't seeing. They failed to see this energy, the power. They failed to see you. Okay, yeah, you're Pretty strong, pretty confident, pretty capable. We got an Empress here. When the Empress and the Queen of Wands shows up, look out, because okay, that's thunder right there. The Tower, not putting up with this BS, right? Someone who keeps secrets. But I'll tell you, the secret is they have feelings. This person, I feel, is trying to figure out how you feel about them as well. They may reach out hoping you feel the same, because it does look like a reconciliation, but it really could be just a decision this person's making. But the indecision, someone failing to see this path, and I feel it's how they approached you. They came in wrong is what I feel for most of you. Things didn't start off on the right foot. They're very attracted to that high vibration. They're a little low vibrational, nothing major. I feel it's just that feeling like there's no hope, you know. But the regret, maybe even a little ashamed, I feel. Something went awry here with this person. Maybe they just came in too suddenly. Or maybe they rejected you suddenly for some reason. What is the reason for this rejection? What is this all about? Or just failing to... it's a magical opportunity more often than not, but you see, it's the moon. There's a lot of romantic thinking, and if you are starting something new, they're so jealous. Yeah, see, it's energy of walking away. It's not emotionally fulfilling, you see. You didn't get something you wanted. You wanted commitment. You wanted something from at least to commit to this path that you're on, to stay faithful, to stay loyal, to commit to it. Doesn't always mean marriage, but it's committing to the path. So this is where I feel this person failed to see this path. Now, this is somebody who possibly feels when they become emotionally connected to somebody that immediately you're a couple, or, you know, or it's the next level, you know, whatever that means to them. But there's something about this person here that they're failed to see. There's definitely been some indecision, but they're becoming more decisive. And I feel this is possibly some of your own energy. I think this is someone who feels when they connect emotionally, or they go to that next level, that's love. There's some kind of confusion with this person. There's something here they need to, it has to do with habits, but it's also to do with old school rules, to do with the learning. Could be the way they were raised, all kinds of things here. But I feel like it's just how they conducted themselves. They rushed in and rushed out. They weren't sure. See, I feel they weren't confident about some kind of a decision, and they made the wrong decision. Definitely they made the wrong decision. See, this could have been something emotionally fulfilling, but it's about being on the same page, you know. This person knows now. If they knew what they know now, if they knew then, this wouldn't have happened. Okay, there's some kind of learning, some kind of education, this person. You're teaching them how you want to be treated. So they're learning this, you see. It's something I feel, see, they didn't see. And they made a decision based on this. They just couldn't make some kind of a decision. So it's either they stopped talking or started breadcrumbing. But they haven't let go. See, they're looking. If you have a choice, another choice, you've started something new, they can't handle it. That's the regret. Then a little bit of a fight, an argument, a little bit of drama here, you see. Yeah, they don't like that too much, but that's what happens. So now it looks like it could be a reconciliation. So I don't know if you were in some kind of relationship or what happened, but I feel that it was just someone you started to get to know and it didn't go well. I feel like it's like it started and ended just as quick because of the way they approached you, the way they communicated, their lack of proper communication, reciprocity. And it's because I feel this next level to this person means when they share feelings, see, the unrequited love, they kept their feelings hidden, secret. Because if they share their feelings, to them that's the next level, you see. So they're avoiding commitment here for whatever reason. Some kind of fear of showing their true self, showing you who they really are. I don't think this person has. I actually feel they have a very kind and compassionate side. So they have it could be a fear of commitment, something that this person has. Yeah, let's have a look. What is this Judgment? Could be a reconciliation, but to me, It's more, I mean, it's always some kind of a reconciliation when you have some dates with someone, and because it looks like it didn't go anywhere. It's like it came in. It came in with this hidden, secretive, hiding feelings energy, not showing their true self. They didn't put their best foot forward. It's to do with building the foundation. It didn't start off right with them expressing themselves, exposing who they really are, because we have the sun and the moon. I think you know. Honestly, I think you know. I think your intuition here is telling you that there's a connection. And I think this person knows everything they need to know now. See? Look at that. So someone who definitely has feelings. There's a connection here, but it's an energy of keeping things simple. See, this could have been so easy. It's not easy for this person, I feel, though, in some ways. But, you know, I feel it's about two people looking at things from each other's perspective, putting the shoe on the other foot. There's something with them, okay, that has to do with the decision. It could be, too, where you just went, you know, it's not good enough because they didn't tell you what you wanted. Maybe you were at that point where you were seeing this person and you wanted a commitment to go down this path, at least commit to going down it. You see? To being a couple. And I feel like it never got there. Judgment. Yeah, so there you are. You're speaking your truth of their habit, the way they conducted themselves. It looks like you might have told them off. The judgment, the decision. If they come back and look for a reconciliation, I definitely feel you'll be very, very discerning. Questioning. I feel they may have judged you wrong too. This person may have judged you wrong. Maybe this person felt you wanted something from them that they didn't have or they weren't ready for with that. Because the reciprocity is about that. It's equal give and take, but it's often somebody who's giving, you see. They weren't giving something. They were keeping a lot to themselves, and it's emotional. So yeah, I feel this person's definitely, yeah, see, it's telling you to watch your words. So it's possible you missed an opportunity because you didn't watch your words. That's why I kind of felt it first. Something's here. Maybe this person felt you were being a player, being sneaky. But it's about putting the shoe on the other foot, I feel here. And I feel with temperance, it's about tempering your words. I feel like you lost your temper because of the way they conducted themselves. But I feel like you had their best interests. I honestly do. I feel that you, now if you didn't lose your temper, or maybe you did here with the Queen of Wands. We know the Queen of Wands can have a temper. But I don't know if that's what actually happened. I mean, it's possible. Like I say, the Queen of Wands doesn't put up with any BS. The Queen of Wands pounds that hammer down and goes, enough is enough. I'm not interested. It's not good enough. This isn't what I want. But a little Sag energy. So it's telling you to temper your words. Maybe it's this person. Maybe you're seeing that they have a bit of a temper. I don't know. It could go either way. But it's about being patient. Finding balance. I feel like you're tempted, but I feel like you need to hear this person out. But it all depends. If this is someone who reconciles and acts exactly like they did before, I feel like you're going to question them. Okay, if they come back in, you're going to question them. It's telling you to watch your words. We know with the Empress energy, maybe this is what's happened with yourself. You've gone through this healing. Definitely the Empress is healed. The Empress isn't being ruled by their emotions. The Empress is very balanced in every way. So, but yeah, it has to do with the start of something new. It's like you wanted to start something. Something wasn't right here. Tell me more about the Temperance. Yeah, see, multiple opportunities, things speeding up. This person's now in a hurry. And it has to do with the communication back and forth. Maybe this person came on too strong, too fast, too fiery. Maybe you were trying to figure something out. I feel you figured it out. I think you know this person has feelings. I feel like you know. Okay. But I also feel that this person is trying to figure out how you feel. So they were trying to get you to tell them, say something, but you weren't even in a commitment. They still hadn't offered you something solid and reliable. There's something that wasn't right with the communication. The way they came in out of the blue. Maybe you feel they're hiding something. They have multiple opportunities. There was something maybe in the communication. Yeah, that there's other people involved. Some of you have other opportunities here too. That's where I feel you're just, I mean, you've got your back to this energy. Like this is what you wanted, and you may actually have another opportunity. So maybe you're trying to figure out here if you should just kind of wait to see what happens, or, you know, move on. I see dating opportunities, getting to know other people, but this tells me there was something in this communication, because as soon as I said it, this came out. Too many people being involved. This person may have made a decision based on gossip or other people's opinions, something here, but it's possible they were seeing other people, because it has to do with being faithful. But I'm not so sure that's exactly what it is for all of you. But it's about showering abundance, about communicating. I feel like it has to do with a date, doing something traditionally. See, you were waiting. The Empress could be quite traditional, like take me on a real date, take me out, introduce me to your friends and family. They were trying to maybe keep you a secret, or you came to that realization. Yeah, I think that it's going to be different for each of you, definitely. Yeah, see, there's 3. Somebody else involved here. Now, it could be this Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. This person may have walked away from this person, or walked away from them, and maybe heading your way, Libra. It looks like they're a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus. It looks like they have air in their chart as well. Okay, a little bit of air. This is interesting, but they're checking you out. They're taking that little introspection, but it's telling you to look at things from a different perspective as well. Yeah, the aha moment, the introspection, that's what happens. It's that little awakening energy, seeing the truth in the situation. It's wanting to know the truth, and I feel like that you already know. This person's definitely, I gotta tell you, they kept it to themselves. Now, I don't know if they have another person. They were keeping it a secret, but to me it looks like they just wanted to keep things kind of simple. Little fear of commitment. There's a little bit there of that for sure. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. See, they're becoming more decisive, but choosing their words, choosing their battle. This could be someone who walked away maybe because you lost your temper, or you put your foot down. You know, tempering the words there. Speaking the truth. You were speaking your truth. There's no doubt. Come in right or don't come at all. Play fair. Yeah, see the cycle ending. See, this is something maybe that's been kind of on and off, where they rush in, rush out. They're becoming more discerning. Here they're unable to see. They're unable to see the truth. And it's possible it could even be yourself, like where you're figuring out the truth of this person. But they should tell you the truth. Okay, that's where I feel if they want things to go in their favor, they should just speak the truth. Yeah, see? Oof. Yeah, there's beautiful Empress energy here. This is being sensible and practical. If something is off, you may not be comfortable. There's something, this person came on too fast, too strong, too fiery. They wanted to start something here, but it made you uncomfortable, see? And this is also the energy where if you have something that's on and off, it starts to become uncomfortable. The Queen of Pentacles likes to feel safe, secure, comfortable. You see, I feel like some of you are just focused on your money, doing your own thing. You're just doing yourself here, you see? It's your Empress energy coming out. But it's about getting things going in your favor. There is some kind of change here. Feeling on top of the world is definitely an energy overall for yourself, because I feel like you are really using your logic, you know? You're looking at the facts. The way they conduct themselves, the way they're behaving. You're grounding yourself and looking at the details. This could have gone in your favor. I gotta be honest. I don't know if you jumped to conclusion or judged this person wrong the way they communicated, or they did it to you. Okay. Yeah. Either way. But yeah, we have a single person here. Someone who's single. Someone who's enjoying the fruits of their labors, taking care of themselves. You're going to do what's right for you regardless. If you feel this person's not right, then yeah, you may reject them. And some of you may. have someone who comes in wrong and you reject them. Now it's possible, like I say, there's a lot of judging here, a lot of judging, being judgmental, making decisions, maybe based on other people's opinions. There may have been gossip or something too, so keep that in mind. But let's see where this goes, because I feel we've got a single person, someone who's, you know, would rather be single, because I see you getting off this emotional roller coaster, pushing the stop button. You're getting off this ride, this on and off. It's no longer comfortable. You're looking out for number one here. Queen of Pentacles, Empress, always look out for number one. You have to, because there's nobody else here to do it, right? So, yeah. I think this is someone who's probably has some regrets for not telling you the truth, how they felt, what was going on with them. There's definitely something that was going on with this person. It's not just a fear of commitment. Maybe they felt you weren't the right person. I don't know. And they kept it to themselves, didn't want to say anything. But they should have told you the truth, because that's that Five of Pentacles. Regret, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But you figured it out anyway. And maybe that's what this person knows. Just letting you figure it out for yourself. But yeah, I feel they want to reconcile. They're looking at this. So we have the letter F. There's the strength. That's Queen of Wands. Very strong, confident, very capable. But this has to do with long-term commitment. This is an energy of a do-over. This is something that's been on and off, possibly going on for a while. So the letter F and M. I see the bird. So it has to do with the initial communication and the lack of clear, proper communication. There's the shell. So it's about seeing. You see the letter D. If you had someone that stood you up and you went someplace to meet somebody and they stood you up, now it's possible you may have actually gotten another opportunity. They're jealous though. That's the jealousy card, the Nine of Wands, where you're just giving up. But I don't think you're giving up on love. It's more like this person, but they don't want to give up. This is the thing. They're looking back at all this, you know, all the stuff that happened here. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. They should have just told the truth. But what is the truth? So let's pull that cue out. So it has to do with the timing. Let's see, what is the truth? I feel this person has feelings. There's love here. It's unrequited. Yeah, the truth. They should have took a leap of faith. Yeah, should have showed you they were stable, reliable. They should have committed to this path. See, now they're seeing things different. You see, they're pulling back and seeing things differently. You're definitely different than their usual type. But it's not that it makes them feel off. And I think they're a little different than your usual type too. Most of you, it's just one person's energy. But those of you who have a choice between two, you're going to go for the person that's stable. There's definitely an energy of someone who's very sweet, but it's also an energy of someone who's longing for love. We have two people longing for love. You might even be missing each other. Often the King of Cups is someone who wants children, a happy home, happy life. They want that soulmate connection. Queen of Pentacles, friends first. So I feel this person tried to rush you into something before they shared their feelings or they made a commitment, you see? And that's where I feel it could be yourself having regrets for not putting up your sword. You may have taken a risk with this person and didn't get what you wanted. So you're certainly not going to do that again. No, not with this person anyway. Yeah, see, it's about waiting patiently and investing. See, they weren't invested. They didn't show they were. They didn't show you they were reliable or stable. Yeah, so it's just how they behaved. Yeah, I feel they feel a little ashamed or bad regrets for the way something played out with the Fool card. I feel they feel like a bit of a fool, but I actually feel like, you know, it takes two people to build. Both people need to take a risk. It needs to be fair. It's like they wanted you to take all the risk. You see, they didn't want to risk sharing their feelings. So you didn't know they were invested because they weren't telling you what you needed to know. So, you know, communication is key. Let me tell you. Tell me about the Sun. Yeah, the letter D. There's the Crown for the Empress. There's the fish. So yeah, something fishy, all right. See, with the Seven of Swords, something's fishy. And some Pisces energy. I think you're figuring things out here. You know, and I'm not so sure they're up to anything though. It's more like not just a fear of commitment, but it's something to do with the way they see expressing love and feelings. It's like they get it confused, or they see it as if they share their feelings, then oh no, then you're already in a commitment. So that's why I feel they held back. Definitely someone non-committal, to a degree. But there's the strength card. See, that's the energy of manifesting and strength. Long term, not really invested, but yet, they're missing. This person's missing you, whoever they are. But it's a sense of longing for love. Just keeping things simple, just being friends. It could have been simple. Like I say, what if they would have just told the truth? Whatever that is. It's definitely feelings. Yeah, but that's the most difficult thing when someone does that. Is that how they're going to be? Is that the way they'll always be? Is that their habit? If you were in a relationship, you have to ask yourself that question. If they conduct themselves now, how are they going to conduct themselves if you reconcile? Will they do exactly the same thing as they did before? If you get into a relationship with this person and all of a sudden they start behaving that way, you see, it should be simple. It should be easy. It's not easy for this person for some reason, but there's the heart with the key. You see, the key to the heart is patience. The key to the heart is two people being patient with each other, putting the shoe on the other foot, showing each other you like each other, even by just doing simple little things, little gifts, something. They weren't showing you. Yeah, so there's the two hearts, you see. It's about it takes two. Both people have to be invested in this. Yeah, so that's why I feel, they're looking at this. Maybe the timing was off. It wasn't right. I don't know. But I see two people drinking from each other's cup. You've drank from each other's cup. You may have even had a reconciliation already with this person once, some of you. But it's about both people putting their feelings out there, even just in little ways and simple ways. Yeah, so what does this one say? Made with love. Yeah, this person may make something for you. See, making something for somebody, doing something sweet, made with love. See, there's the abundance. That's what the Empress is waiting for, the abundance, waiting for something to pay off. I feel like you were patient. So that's why I feel like you just kind of put your foot down. Enough is enough. You may have took a risk by speaking your truth, saying some of the things you did, and maybe it didn't go in your favor. But I think they're revisiting this conversation with that Eight of Wands. So there we have the Star. Your worth and value. You'd rather be single than be with somebody who behaves this way or can't express their feelings. There's also some lessons being learned on patience. We know the Queen of Wands isn't always a patient energy. Little Leo there, maybe some of you. So a lot of things going to come to the surface here. It's all going to be illuminated eventually. So what happens when the sun starts to shine? So we have the letter G, E, M, and P. And then we have, see, this is an energy of someone who's different. See, there's that energy of unique. Look at that, how those two stars came out. You're very much the same, okay? This is what I'm seeing. When these two come out together, these two little white stars, you're both the same, but yet you're both unique in your own ways. Just enough difference to create balance. So I think this person's going to come towards you. I feel that they're kind of going to reach out, hoping you reciprocate and take this offer. They're going to give you something here, probably a little gift to show you they like you. It's going to start that way. They're going to wait to see with this investment, and it could be you too. You may be the one to actually do this. The Empress energy. Yeah. Even if it's a new person. But, I do see old school rules. They should be, reaching out and starting it and expressing themselves within reason, even in simple ways. But you've got two single people here who are very much the same. I don't think either one of you really got what you wanted out of this because of the lack of proper communication. I feel this person probably reached out spontaneous, didn't think about what they were saying clearly enough. They didn't put enough work into it, how they were approaching you. with this communication. But there's two hearts here. There's a lot of abundance here. There's definitely feelings. And you're very much the same yet different. This is a unique situation as well. You're different than their usual type. Maybe this person is kind of sensitive. Maybe you're not used to the sensitive types, Libra. Okay, so there's something to be learned there. Yeah, sometimes people are more sensitive than they appear, you know. Especially when you have that Cancer energy. It's a little hard on the outside and soft and marshmallowy on the inside, right? Could be the case, but yeah. So I feel like you have a decision if there is a reconciliation. Some of you probably won't. Some of you have gone through some kind of cycle change here where you'd kind of rather be single, at least for now. Or you just want to be companions and see what happens, some of you. But yeah, you've definitely got the possibilities of something new coming in too, a new crush. But I feel like it's going to be this person. So really watch your judgment. Watch the decisions you make. Okay, definitely look out for yourself. Take care of you first and foremost. But put the shoe on the other foot. Take a pause. And this is definitely what this King of Cups needs to do. Seeing things for how you feel. Because I don't think you got what you wanted here with this first energy. Yeah, take care of you guys. I wish you the best. Okay, don't give up on love because you've got this beautiful energy. If it's not this person, there's another person. In fact, some of you could have two people wanting to reconcile with you. Okay, so you may have a couple of decisions to make. Take care, and we'll see you soon.